Good morning, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have any audio this morning? Yes, we do. Thank you very much. Well, good morning. This is Welcome to My World, about 8:30 on the 18th of November. It's a Wednesday, and we have news in 1 minute. It's the building permits and the housing starts. So if you have a trade on right now, kind of pay attention to how your trade might respond to this news. Um, Overnight, it looks like the markets stayed in a pretty tight range until fairly early this morning. Like, oh, let's see, what time would this be? About 5:30, and the U.S. indices picked up a little bit. Uh, Crude oil sort of drifted up a little bit and looks like it's getting ready to back off. We have gold that took a serious drop yesterday afternoon, but we'll see if it wants to do some more of that. And bonds are down this morning, so we'll see if that continues a little bit. Right now, the Canadian dollar is trading down, and with the crude oil inventory coming out at 10:30 this morning, that might continue too. Let's see, the rest of this, I don't notice too much. The Aussie dollar is not very happy either. It had a great day yesterday, and it seems like it's backing off a little bit from that. We had the VIX close yesterday just below 19, and so we'll all carry on. The crude oil inventory report is announced at 10:30. The preliminary API is indicating it might come out a little bit higher than the expectation, which this is a supply and demand commodity. So the logical, reasonable thing would be to have an expectation it might go down with an overcrowding in the inventory stores. But crude oil is an animal unto itself at times, so be prepared for anything and do not put on a crude oil trade right at 10:30. Uh, you, if you don't regret it, you got lucky today. If you keep doing it, believe you me, that bus driver will cure you of doing that. So anyway, this morning with crude oil, it it didn't seem too inclined to do much overnight. But the interesting thing, it put in these greenies this morning. But look at our I zone chart up here. This is I'm becoming a little more interested in how to best coordinate this to the way I trade crude oil, but I know some people have been using just this with a great deal of success. But if you notice right here at this midpoint in this ice, there is a lot of uh, the bus driver did a lot of business right here. There's a lot of volume here from yesterday. So if this continues to go down, then I would look for it to probably at least turn into chop here, if not turn around. So if you were taking this down off of this or the red E or whatever it is you're doing, you might want to take your profit and run right here at the bottom of this this I zone or at the ice right here and wait for another entry. Let's see. I don't see anything else. It looks like the 30-minute, sometimes right at 30 minutes, the 30-minute candle will give us an indication if it were going to go on down. We have a very tight distance between this mid ice line and the red ice line. So this is, for me, now I'm just sitting waiting to see if we can get a good indication of a good trade. Sometimes we do. After inventory report, there should be some nice trades. One thing I'll point out to you right now, if you were thinking that this might go on down right here, now you may have red and green candles or bars or something, but look at this volume, up-down volume down here is green. So that's a pretty good indication that it's going to pick up off of here. So, and I guess, I don't know, I just now realized that the open for today is right above the blue ice line, but it's kind of difficult to see on this one chart. It's a lot easier to see on some of these other charts. So that's why I have different charts. I get a different perspective. If you get glued to one perspective, you're going to have to be a really, really, really good trader to make that work for you with any consistency, at least in my view. So I'll try to put a warning up maybe 10-15 minutes before the inventory, because I know we all get busy trading other things and paying attention to other stuff. But that's one thing if you are new. Yesterday we had a lot of new people in here. And if this is the first time you've ever sat through a crude oil inventory report, that's a good time to put your mouse in the drawer and leave it there for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, and don't take a trade right at 10:30 in crude oil. The other thing I wanted to let you know is this morning when I checked the volume on this contract roll, we are definitely overnight, late yesterday afternoon and overnight, we are definitely into the January contract. Volume's pretty light right now, but that will not be for the rest of the day. And Brent is giving us an indication also, this 30-minute right here. This should give you some confidence that this might go up to the green ice. If you took this off of the top of this A, there's a mountain right here. It's not my favorite kind because there's not enough volume to make that my favorite kind. My favorite kind get up above this little dotted line here. I think today it's 704 about. So we'll see how the day plays out, and don't get a bias in anything. Just watch your indicators and trade what you see. Larry always makes himself a little note, puts it right in front of his face. Trade what you see and don't be an idiot. That's really good advice. I like that. So I'm going to incorporate that into myself, my own trading. I really try not to be an idiot, but some days. Anyway, this has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you at noon, and we'll go over some trades we may have had. Thanks.